What's up, Channel Frederator? I'm Cade, and today we're talking all about quirks from My Hero Academia, or if you're a weeb,
Boku no Hero Academia. I'm Adrian, and we're going to be ranking our favorite quirks in the series.
and we're specifically focusing on Class 1A, is that right?
Yeah, no villains, no Class 1B, no, that prerequisite class that Deku was in, so no big nose guy.
Right, okay.
No big nose guy.
All right, so Class 1A. So lay it on me. How are we going to do this?
What I have here is a little Excel sheet with all of the students, their quirks, their weaknesses, their pros, and they're ordered by their seating, so it's like...
Where they're sitting in the room. Okay,
So it's in no particular ranking order right now.
All right, let's do this. I'm ready.
So first off, we'll have Yuga Ayama, who has the navel laser,
Oh, the belly button dude.
The belly button laser.
I know him.
He can shoot laser out of his stomach, and his suit allows him to shoot it out of his shoulders, but his drawback is that his stomach will collapse if he uses it too much.
Collapse?
And we're gonna compare it to, collapse. He'll get sick.
All right.
We'll compare it to MINA ASHIDO, who has the quirk Acid, which allows her to shoot out acid to melt things, but she could also slide around on the ground. I don't think she actually has a drawback.
How strong is that laser? Are we talking about like Cyclops, where it's just like pulses of energy, or is it just like...
I've never actually seen it hitting a person.
him doing anything? He's just like, oh!
Yeah, he's always just traveling. I mean, I don't like the acid. I think that's way too dangerous.
Oh, really?
So I honestly would go with the naval laser.
Okay.
I put him above her.
All right, yeah, I mean, I think you would get more use out of the laser. I think the acid can get a little unwieldy. So I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna go with the laser.
Next up is Suyu Asui, frog. Now,
Right.
compared to those guys, where would Asui fall?
Well, she's literally just a frog.
Yeah.
Like, she just can have frog hands and frog feet and then a very long tongue.
During the final exam arc, I didn't know she could swallow things and regurgitate them.
That's kind of gross.
It's gross, but it's useful, I guess.
That's a frog ability.
I don't know. I like frog better than acid.
Okay.
I think acid is the most useless one so far.
Okay.
I think so.
right, fine.
What do you think? What do you think? What is the final decision? Acid or frog?
Personally, I would not want to be a frog, so I would not pick it. But for superhero-wise, I get it. I think a frog would be more useful.
I think I'm also biased because Suyu, Froppy, is one of my favorite characters.
Now, how does it rank against the laser, though? That's the question. Do you still pick laser as number one? I mean, he has a drawback, She doesn't as a frog.
I honestly would have ranked her above both of them. She's got the movement. She has no weakness.
No weakness. Put her at the top.
Thanks, Cade.
But again, I don't want to be a frog. All right, who's next?
All right, we got Tenya Ida.
Oh,
Engine.
great.
Gotta go fast. That's his main thing, speed. He could also go even faster once his little leg things recover. But his drawback is if he uses it too much, it overheats.
But he doesn't always have to use that because he's just generally fast anyway. I would say this is very useful in everyday life and also as a superhero. I mean, that's the reason why we have Flash and Quicksilver.
If those things overheat, does that hurt the skin?
He's a tough guy. I'm sure he'll scar. He's fine. I think he's great. I think he should be number one. And he also has the benefit of not looking like a frog. So,
Okay, Cade.
so he's number one. Next
Is
year.
Uraraka.
Oh,
Anti-gravity.
this one's gonna be really hard for me because this is my favorite character.
Is it?
Yeah.
She can do anti-gravity to herself, but she could also apply it to other objects. But her drawback is she suffers from nausea whenever she uses it.
To that I say Pepto-Bismol.
Oh my god! But
What?
wait,
No,
but-
what? Nausea is the first thing that Pepto-Bismol treats. Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, and the last one, diarrhea.
I really like anti-gravity, and I think it is better than engine, to be honest.
Me too.
Like,
Number one.
if you freaking anti-grav engine, it's not gonna.
I can anti-gravity you, and you're just like, no, stop, kid, stop. And I'm like, Pepto. And she's such a great character. She's so sweet, and her story is amazing, and she's the best. Period.
Wow, we got best girl here
She
already.
is! I love her. Okay, moving on.
I don't really like this one.
he's the
It's
worst.
Mashirao Oshido. His quirk is tail.
That's
it's
not even a
literally just
quirk.
called tail. It's an incredibly strong and sturdy tail.
Dumb. The worst. That's worse than acid.
I think it is worse than acid. It's such a dumb thing. It's literally like friggin' what can he do? He can use that tail to swing on
it
things.
doesn't do anything. The tail's useless.
Okay,
Sorry,
he's at the
dude.
very bottom, lower
Sorry,
than
man.
acid. Next up, we have Denki Kaminari, electrification.
Okay.
Now, he can release all this electricity, but if he uses it too much, he overloads himself and he becomes dumb.
Really stupid, yeah.
And I didn't know this about him until I looked up the wiki. But in order to recharge, he has to charge himself like a phone. So what do you think?
Well, that seems a little impractical if you're camping. I don't think you're gonna be around electric stuff.
Oh my god.
Okay, you're camping, right? All of a sudden there's an ambush. What do? Okay, you use all your powers and then, oh, I'm out, you know? Like,
I think it's only if you use it too much.
well, what if there's a lot of villains?
Oh my gosh. You're right. I mean, we can definitely say it's better than Tail.
Yes, definitely. And I would probably rank him above the Laser, but still below Froppy.
Below Frog.
I think so. We don't know if I just don't think he's like on Thor's level yet. Like Thor is like crazy. Huge lightning bolts and like big lightning storms.
He becomes dumb.
And he's gonna be dumb. Puts him at number 4.
Yeah.
I think that's a good spot for him.
Eijiro Kirishima, which is hardening. His limitation is there's a limit to the damage he can take, and his form is dependent on the stamina he has. So if you're tired, you can't really hold up that harden.
So that's real life. Okay. When you're
It's the most real.
When you're tired, you're tired. I get it. It's definitely better than Tail.
Everything is better than Tail. Tail is at the bottom of the list.
It seems more practical than Acid. I would put it above Laser, I think.
All right, we'll put him above Laser and below Electrification. Next up is, I don't really like this guy, but I think his power's okay. His name's Koji Koda.
Okay,
His
I got
power
some
is
things to say.
animal voice.
Useless. And this might be below Tail. It's probably not gonna be, but it's...
If you can control any creature in the animal kingdom.
He is Snow White of the My Hero characters.
Dude.
You have to be around animals. What if you're in the city? Pigeons, come on, help me.
I think I'm gonna put him above.
Acid. Laser. Hardening.
I'm gonna put him above Acid.
Gravity. How far are you going? Okay.
Imagine you can be Pigeon Man from Hey Arnold.
My dream come true.
I'll put him below Laser. Rikido Sato. His quirk is called Sugar Rush.
Really big.
Yeah. What it is, you can take 10 grams of sugar and he'll strengthen for 3 minutes, but his cognitive functions drop and it makes him sleepy.
People know how to sleepwalk. If he could train, he could learn how to sleep fight.
But what happens if there's no sugar around?
There's sugar everywhere. You look at anything you're eating,
This morning,
there's sugar
I
in
had
it.
the hardest time finding sugar for coffee. I think it's cool that he can convert sugar, but it's so specific.
He has really stupid weaknesses, and he's probably not even that strong. I would put him under Animal Voice, above Acid.
Next up is Mezo Shoji, duplet arms. He's the guy with the tentacle wing things.
Okay, it's weird because he doesn't have a mouth, and his mouth is on his wing.
His arms can replicate different parts of his body. That's why he has like a mouth in one of the arms.
Right. He can fly, can't he?
Yeah, he can use it to make like wings and stuff.
So he's actually pretty useful. I think his number one weakness is his haircut. He has bad hair.
I would put him above Engine, to be honest.
Above Engine? No.
Like, above Frog, then.
I think third place is a good platform. Who's next?
Kyoka Jiro. Her quirk is earphone jack. She's the one with the earphones.
I love that. Okay.
So I think it's really cool. I just feel like I haven't seen her.
Well, what does it do? Let's define it.
Okay, so the uses are she can use her earphone jack, she can plug it in, and it'll channel her arc beat, causing vibrations.
First problem I see is my iPhone 8 does not have a headphone jack. It's the lightning cable. So what is she gonna do about that?
She can like jam radars, stuff like that.
Okay.
Like I think it's a cool concept.
Very situational though. Not versatile is what we're saying.
Yeah, earphone jack, I feel like I'm gonna have to put her below Animal Voice.
I was gonna say below Laser, but yeah, below Animal Voice, because Animal Voice is helpful. You've convinced me.
Even though you hate the character. And you know, this hurts because I think she's a cool character.
I do too. She looks really cool.
She is a
Great
badass.
haircut.
Next one, Hantasero. Quirk is tape. It's cellophane tape, so it's like he could grab onto things at least.
But he's like Spider-Man. I get it.
He is pretty much Spider-Man.
I mean, that's pretty high up for me. That's very versatile.
It's kind of dumb though because he's like going like this.
Well, nobody said he's gonna look good doing it, but you know.
Let's put it above hardening.
I think it's cool.
You know, if we need to hang things on walls.
Yeah.
All right, this one's the cool one.
Okay.
Fumikage Tokoyami, Dark Shadow.
He's the bird.
Yeah, he's the bird guy.
He has a major drawback though, is where during the midday, like when it's the most bright outside, he's at his weakest. So he does have some pretty big drawbacks, but that shadow is like pretty intense.
And the shadow gets stronger if he's like angrier or shows any negative emotion.
And
but
he
he
has
also
to-
loses control of him.
Exactly. He has to like constantly kind of wrangle it. So, you know, unless he does some serious training, I'm not sure how helpful he is.
I would put him maybe above Frog. Wow. Do you think?
I think below Frog. I think
Below
Frog
Frog.
is good. Frog is good. She has no weaknesses, and he has at least 2 weaknesses.
But I think the quirk itself is really cool. It's like having another shadow
If we're
self.
going by cool, and we put earphone jack back up there.
No, that's such a super specific quirk.
Why would you put somebody with 2 weaknesses above someone who does none. That's my thing.
Because we think the Quirk's cooler.
Okay, that's fair. I do think that Quirk is cooler.
Okay, so Frog is below Dark Shadow.
Yeah, but it's a very close, almost tied.
Next one is Shoto Todoroki, half cold, half hot.
Oh, at the top.
Yeah, that's not even like a question.
He's OP. Like, it's a shame to put anti-gravity at number 2, but if there is going to be a number 1, it's that one.
Okay.
Easily.
Next one, Toru Hagakure, invisibility. I don't think she has a weakness, and she's always invisible. She's completely invisible.
Yeah, but that's not super helpful, though. Invisibility would probably go below animal voice.
What? Okay.
What?
Fine.
Where
you
would
know
you
what?
put it?
I think invisibility is always so cool.
Right.
Actually, no. You're in like smoke or like any other situation that would like expose her. Friggin', she's useless. So below animal voice, you're right.
She's just a person. Like, she has no other ability. She's just invisible.
Katsuki Bakugo, explosion. Lay it on me.
Here's the thing. I want to rank it high, but he really needs to learn how to control it. It's an explosive ability. It's not refined at all.
But the quirk itself, explosion, what do you think of it compared to the others?
I personally wouldn't want it.
Really?
What is that going to do for me? Yeah, above electrification, underneath Frog, I think.
Okay, yeah, that's a good spot.
Because he can kind of like fly with it too, and that's pretty cool. That beats Tape Guy.
Next one is Deku.
He has to be number 1. He's the greatest hero of all time.
But do we want to be those guys?
You're right, Todoroki's number 1. He's number 2. Hot and cold is just, you can't beat it. I got fire on this hand, I got ice on this hand. What are you going to do?
Okay, this is where I'm going to put him.
My girl's going to be,
I like anti-gravity better than One for All.
I think
it's just cooler.
I think she's a great person.
Also, what is All Might gonna do if you have like a full-on anti-gravity?
Let's see the fight. That's going to happen, I bet.
Okay, this one might actually contend with Tail.
Oh, I hate this one.
MINORU MINETA, pop off.
Useless. I mean, he can climb walls, so that's at least better than Tail already.
Okay, but Acid compared to Acid, I think it's better than Acid.
Yeah.
And I saw him during I saw the final exam arc. So
but he's below Sugar Rush.
Yeah.
But he's still at the bottom, and he's also a terrible person.
I hate the character.
He's so dumb. Last but not least, who do we got?
Momo Yaoyorazu.
This is Alyssa's favorite character.
Really?
Yeah.
She has the power of creation. She can create anything from fat cells in her body, and she also has to know how to create them.
Can she make iPhone X?
I think so. If she can make flashbangs, maybe she can make iPhone X.
Done. Put her way up there. I mean, she can make a shield, she can make a sword, she can make a hammer, she can make a bow and arrow, she can make a bomb, which is beating all that. And yeah, better than being fast. I can make a race car.
It reminds me of Full Metal, where they can like create
I think she's
and transform other things into other things. It reminds me of that. So, you know, transmuting
I think she's
fat
great.
cells.
I think she's underrated for sure. All right, so that's our list. What do we got?
Okay, so number 1, Shoto Todoroki with half cold, half hot. Number 2, anti-gravity. I'm just gonna say the quirks because the names are too crazy. Number 3, One for All. Number 4, creation. Number 5, engine. Number 6, dupla arms. Number 7, dark shadow. Number 8, frog.
Really hard.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to act out all of them. There's too many of them.
Number 8, frog. Number 9, explosion. Number 10, electrification. Number 11, tape.
Spider-Man.
Number 12, hardening.
Boring.
Number 13, naval laser. Number 14, animal voice. 15, invisibility. I'm waiting for your recreation of invisibility.
Invisibility? Oh, just like go underneath the table.
Number 16, earphone jack. 17, sugar rush. 18, pop off. 19, acid. And at the very bottom,
Tail, totally.
Tail. Tail is the dumbest.
He's gonna be like, oh, by the way, I have all these other powers. And everyone's gonna be like, what? I had no idea. Let us know in the comments below what you think of our list. If you think we are completely bonkers and you think Tail should be number 1 or whatever. Like, if there's something that you think should be higher, I know we're gonna get a lot of Bakugo fans saying that he needs to be way up there. Which, hey, come on.
Yeah,
You know?
we understand, but you know, these are our favorites. And if you really like this concept, this video idea, tell us if you want to see Class 1B, the villains, the teachers. The teachers are really cool.
Yeah, and be sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon to become part of the notification squad, and remember,
Frederator likes you.
So that was a good ending.
I said Frederator likes you.
That's funny, leave it. Leave it, it's funny, I like it.